Yo. New smell. No. Neon smell, rain street, windshield gloss. Low gear, no fear, cut the cost. No text, no stress, I don't double cross. Just a straight line glide with a quiet bus. Late route, grey cloud, map stays tight. Cold seat, slow heat, breeze stays light. They loud, big crowd, I don't chase sight. I just carve every bar till the edge sits right. Subtone, bone zone, let the rib ring. Short break, air shake, then a snare ping. Then it lands back clean when the kick swing. I don't shout for the room, I just let it sting. Plain stare, no flair, I don't overplay. Clean math, long part for every move lay. They talk, I walk, I don't hear what they say. I just read what they do, let the truth relay. Think trust, quick rust, I don't buy gloss. Neat lies, sleep eyes, I can see lost. No rush, just hush, never get tossed. Every route preset, never get lost. Script set, tick met, every clause tight. Split rhymes, clip times, keep the jaws by. No flash, just math, keep the core right. Every word interlocks on a cold right. Now the tempo, lift, slight shift, pace climb. Syllables, knit close, tight grip, lace rhyme. No raising the tone, but the bars prime. Every pocket locked in, every phrase time. Quick taps, hat rolls off, grip weave. Micro gaps like snaps, then I leave. No cap, just facts on what I conceive. Every segment a line, no loose sleeve. Double time glide, but the voice stays low. No shower, just count how the patterns flow. Every line compact, never overflow. I just keep it contained, let the tension grow. Chain links, brain synced, every line. Red layered schemes, nested beams, clean spread. No filler, all pillars, sharp edge. Every piece locked in, every step led. Cold coals, back road, keep the roots sealed. Low profile, slow down, let the truth yield. They talk big, fall quick when the bluff revealed. I just built brick by brick to the frame field. Sub roll, long hold, let the core press. Short gap, air snap, then the floor blessed. Then it lands back tight, nothing more less. I don't chase the noise, I just store stress. Midnight glide, slide ride, same track, black line, white sign. Never stray back, no trace, just pace. Keep the way stack, every move pre-calculated. Never off track, phase switch, cadence, flips, patterns, lace. Rapid cluster, supple, stop the steady phase. No hype, just buy, let the rhythm brace. Every syllable fitted like a custom case. Cut clean, keen beam, let the blade show. No drama, just calmness in the flow. Short gap, snap back, let the frame glow. Then it settles right back to a low tempo. No trust in applause, it's a short lead. No rush for the top, I prefer peace. Stack quiet, act silent, let the core increase. I just raise the floor till the noise decrease. Night wind fingering, eyes forward fixed. No text, no checks, keep the circuit strict. They flex, I step, let the margins mix. Every win understated, every loss remix. Fine grind, span aligned, every move exact. No drift, no shift from the compact. If they step in my lane, I just counteract. Not loud, just precise how I handle that. Final stretch, no press, let the lines breathe. No grand drop needed when I rhyme weave. Everything already said in the tight keys. I just favor the road and the night leaves. Quartz glare, quartz glare. Quartz glare on the dash, midnight ribbon at trace. Oil slick rain on the pane, city smear on the face. Mute phone, low tone, keep the cadence in place. I don't signal the move, I just shift the space. Back Cali maps in my head, every corner pre-sketch. Break tap, slack swerve, every macro step etch. No crowd, no clout, just a plan fully fetched. I don't chase what they shout, I perfect what I stretch. Submarine low and hum, let it tunnel the chest. Short vacuum beat absent, let the silence suggest. Then a rim crack snaps, now the pattern's expressed. I don't need any flair, just a line that's compressed. Matte black frame, no shine, I don't decorate lanes. Clean margins, tight jargon, I annotate pains. To rehearse big words, I just calibrate gains. Every clause interlocked like a chain with no strains. Paper thin trust, I dissolve, polish smiles. Gloss talk, floss walk, I could read for the styles. No brush, just hush, keep a ledger of miles. Every route pre-offered, every exit compiled. Even keeled, even brief, keep the posture exact. Like touch on the wheel, never force an attack. They sprint into noise, I just course correct back. Let the quiet grow heavy till it warps what they lack. Now a subtle incline, triple nudge, never loud. Syllables spread tighter, but I don't hype the crowd. My composer stitched in like a seam in a shroud. Every pocket fits snug, every bar wrapped in cloud. Triple hats get a left off the grid with a lean. Ghost kicks was below, belly touching the scene. Double time flickers flash, but the timber stays clean. I don't break my restraint just to sharpen the sheen. That's the rhymes sprayed and we're multi-layered design. And the vowels cross-link, got our consonants align. No filler in the lattice, every segment must bind. Brewing bars into weave like a lock cut to find. I go data in silence, keep the channel so tight. Low profile, slow down, let the facts come to light. They inflate on a whim, I deflate on a bite. Every myth loses air when I pressure it rise. Up bass drift deeper like a tide on the stone. Brief void, then impact like a stride from the zone. I don't raise my voice, I just sharpen the tone. Let the minimal speak till it chills to the bone. Long miles, same tiles, and repeat but evolve. Angle shift by a hair, every curve I resolve. No trace left behind, every footprint I dissolve. I don't show what I built, I just live what I solve. Cadence flips, phase shifts, patterns tessellate. Rapid clusters cascade and decelerate. No hype parts needed, I just regulate. Every syllable measured like a precise calibrate. Blade clean, phase and slances, leave the excess behind. Comma breaks, piece the breath, every pause redefine. Short gap, snap back, frame close, then unwind. Return to low tempo, let the tension rewind. Applause is a lease, I don't sign for the term. I invest in the base, let the core slowly firm. Quite the stacks, private racks, no performative burn. I don't chase the high peak, I prefer the long earn. Wind noise spreads thin, eyes pinned to the root. No pings, no rings, keep the system on mute. They flex in the open, I'm a closed circuit loop. Every gain understated, every loss regroup. Fine grinds, fine straight, every motion exact. No drift from the vector, keep the compact intact. If they step into my lane, I just count or react. Not loud, just precise, how I neutralize that. And stretch, breathe held, let the cadence exhale. No grand drop needed when the structure prevails. Everything already carved in the rails. I just fade with the asphalt and the sodium trails. Neon smear, rain street, windshield gloss. Low gear, no fear, count the cost. No text, no stress, I don't double crush. Just a straight line, glide with a quiet bus. Late route, grey cloud, map stays tight, cold seat, slow heat. Breeze stays light, they loud, big crowd. I don't chase sight, I just carve every bar till the edge sits right. Subtone, bone zone, let the rib ring. Short break, air shake, then a snare ping. Then it lands back king when they kick swing. I don't shout for the room, I just let it sting. Plain stare, no flare, I don't overplay. Clean my flung path, every move lay. They talk, I walk, I don't hear what they say. I just read what they do, let the truth relay. Think trust, quick rust, I don't buy gloss. Neat lies, sleek ties, I can see loss. No rush, just hush, never get tossed. Every route preset, never get lost. Grid set, tick net, every close tight. Split rounds, clip times, keep the jaws back. No flash, just math, keep the core right. Every word interlocks on a cold rap. Now the tempo lifts, slight shift, pace climb. Syllables, nick close, tight grip, lace rhyme. No raise in the tone, but the bars prime. Every pocket locked in, every face time. Quick taps, hat rolls off, grip weave. Micro gaps, like snaps, then I leave. No cap, just faxing what I conceive. Every segment align, no loose sleeve. Double time glide, but the voice stays low. No shout, just count how the patterns flow. Every line compact, never overflow. I just keep it contained, let the tension grow. Chain links, brain sync, every line. Thread layered schemes, nested beams. Clean spread, no filler, wall pillars. Sharp edge, every piece locked in, every step led. Cold pose, back roads, keep the root sealed. Low profile, slow down, let the truth yield. They talk big, full quick when a bluff revealed. I just build brick by brick to the frame feel. Sub roll, long hold, let the core press. Short gap, air snap, then the floor bless. Then it lands back tight, nothing more or less. I don't chase the noise, I just store stress. Midnight glide, slight ride, same track. Black lines, white signs, never stray back. No trace, just pace, keep the waist stacked. Every move pre-calculated, never off track. Face switch cadence, flips, patterns, lace. Rapid clusters, sort of start a steady face. No hype, just bite, let the rhythm brace. Every syllable fitted like a custom case. Got clean, keen beam, let the blade show. No drama, just commas in the flow. Short gap, snap back, let the frame glow. Then it settles right back to a low tempo. No trust and applause, it's a short lease. No rush for the top, I prefer peace. Stack quiet, act silent, let the core increase. I just raise the floor till the noise decrease. Nightwing, fingering, nice forward fix. No text, no checks, keep the circuit strict. They flex, I step, let the margins mix. Every win and a steadied, every loss remix. Fine grind, span aligned, every move exact. No drift, no shift from the compact. If they step in my lane, I just counteract. Not loud, just precise how I handle that. Final stretch, no press, let the lines breathe. No grand drop needed when the rhyme weaves. Everything already said in the tight keys. I just fade with the road and the night leaves. Yeah. Halogen haze on the hood. 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 Asphalt breathing in steam. Ivory fog on the glass. Cutting seams for the beam. Muted dash, cobalt flash. No signal on screen. I don't narrate the move, I just slip through the scene. Backstreet lattice in mind, every junction pre-known. Break feather heel toe, micro shifts fully honed. No witness, no business, keep the circle alone. I don't posture for praise, I just tighten the zone. Subterranean roll like a freight on the ribs. Vacuum pocket beat gone, let it hover and drift. Then a rim click pricks, not a pattern uplifts. I don't garnish the plate, I present what it is. Graphite jacket, matte finish, no reflective appeal. Clean ledger, lean measures, every close need to seal. They rehearse for the crowd, I just calibrate steel. Every segment until looks like a precision cut wheel. Featherweight trust, I dissolve lacquered grins. Velvet tool, color walk, I can pass where it thins. No hurry, just slurry, you're the quiet that wins. Every route pre-rendered, every outcome begins. Level spine, even breath, keep the carriage exact. Light grip, slight slip, never forcing an act. They sprint in the static, I just vector back. Let the silence accrue till it bends what they lack. Now a gradient climb, tempo nudge, never loud. Phonemes nick closer, still I don't call the crowd. My composite sewn in like a hem in a shroud. Every pocket sits flush, every bar fully bowed. Driblet hats, skid a right, off axis, off grid. Ghost kicks, ghost right, leave a post where they hid. Flash burst, double time, but the timber stays rigged. I don't fracture the calm, just to flex what I did. Braided vowels in the leaf, consonants cross and bind. In a rhymes, core tight, out of frames, realign. No surplus in the lattice, every note must be mine. Blueprint, phrasing tessellates, I lock, cut the fine. Data roots in silence, all the channels still shut. Low profile protocol, let the facts surface up. They inflate with a whim, I deflate with a cut. Every myth loses air when I press on the rug. Underflow, current hum like a tide on the slate. Blink void, snap back, watch the frame recreate. I don't raise my voice, I just modulate weight, let the minimal speak till it chills to the great. Long haul, same tiles, repetition evolves. Angle shift by your hair, every curve I resolve. No residue in the wake, every footprint dissolves. I don't show what I build, I just live what I solve. Cadence flips, phase splits, patterns tessellate clean. Rapid clusters cascade, then recede from the scene. No hype hawks needed, I just regulate mean. Every syllable metered like a lab calibrated machine. edge, true freezing slices. Leave the surplus behind. Come my breaks, piss the breath, every clause redefine. Short gaps, snap back, frame glows, then unwind. Return to low tempo, let the tension rewind. The clause is a lease, I don't sign for that term. I invest in the base, let the core slowly firm. Quite stacks, private racks, no performative burn. I don't chase the 8 blacks, I prefer the long earn. Wind threads through the mirrors, eyes pinned to the root. No pings, no rings, keep the circuitry mute. They flex in the open, I'm a closed loop pursuit. Every gain understated, every loss I compute. Fine grain, spine straight, every motion exact. No drift from the vector, keep the compact intact. Every step to my lane, I just counter react. Not loud, just precise how I neutralize that. Final stretch, breathe, howl, let the cadence exhale. No grand drop required when the structure prevails. Everything already carved in the rails. I just fade with the asphalt and the sodium trails. Yeah. Quartz glare on the dash. Quartz glare on the dash. Midnight ribbon I trace. Oil slip rain on the pane. City smear on the face. Mute phone, low tone, keep the cadence in place. I don't signal the move, I just shift the space. Back Cali maps in my head, every corner pre-sketch. Break taps like swerve, every Michael step etch. No crowd, no clout, just a plan fully fetched. I don't chase what they shout, I perfect what I stretch. Submarine, low and hum, let it tunnel the chest. Short vacuum, beat absent at the silence suggest. And a ring crack snaps, now the patterns expressed. I don't need any flair, just a line that's compressed. Matte black frame, no shine, I don't decorate lanes. Clean margins, tight jargon, I annotate pains. To rehearse big words, I just calibrate gains. Every clause interlock like a chain with no strains. Paper thin trust, I dissolve polished smiles. Gloss talk, floss walk, I can read through the styles. No rush, just hush, keep a ledger of miles. Every route pre-authored, every ebbs compiled. Even killed, even breath, keep the posture exact. Light touch on the wheel, never force an attack. They sprint into noise, I just course correct back. Let the quiet grow heavy till it warps what they lack. Yeah. Now a subtle incline, tempo nudge never loud. Syllables thread tighter, but I don't have the crowd. Micro pauses stitched in like a seam in a shroud. Every pocket fits snug, every bar wrapped in cloud. Triplet hat, skitter left off the grip with a lean. Ghost kicks whisper low, belly touching the scene. Double time flickers flash, but the tim stays clean. I don't break my restraint just to sharpen the sheen. That's the grinds break inward. Multi-layered design and the vowels cross-link out. A consonants align, no filler in the lattice. Every segment must bind, blueprint bars into weave like a lock cut to find. I root data in silence, keep the channel still tight. Low profile, slow down, let the facts come to light. They inflate on no whim, I deflate on a bite. Every myth loses air when I pressure it right. Sub-bass drifts deeper like a tide on the stone. Brief void, then impact like a strike from the zone. I don't raise my voice, I just sharpen the tone. Let the minimal speak till it chills to the bone. Yeah. Long miles, same tiles, lines repeat but evolve. Angles shift by your hair, every curve I resolve. No trace left behind, every footprint I dissolve. I don't show what I built, I just live what I solve. Cadence flips, phase shifts, patterns tessellate. Rapid clusters cascade, then decelerate. No hypox needed, I just regulate. Every syllable measured like a precise calibrate. Blade clean, phrase and slices, leave the X's behind. Comma breaks, pace the breath, every clause redefined. Short gap, snap back, frame glows, then unwind. Return to low tempo, let the tension rewind. Applause is a lease, I don't sign for the term. I invest in the base, let the core slowly firm. Quite stacks, private racks, no performative burn. I don't chase the high peak, I prefer the long earn. When noise threads thin, eyes pinned to the root. No pings, no rings, keep the system on mute. They flex in the open, I'm a closed circuit loop. Every gain understated, every loss regroup. Fine grind, spine straight, every motion exact. No drift from the vector, keep the compact intact. If they step to my lane, I just counter react. Not loud, just precise, how I neutralize that. And stretch, breath held, let the cadence exhale. No grand drop needed when the structure prevails. Everything already carved in the rails. I just fade with the asphalt and the sodium trails. Sodium glow on the fender. Sodium, so low. Sodium glow on the fender. Midnight ribbon unwinds, rain beads lace the glass. Smear halos and lines, engine purr in the skin. Subcurrents and spines, I don't narrate the route, I just tighten the lines. Yeah, I leave grid in the cortex, every corner pre-read. Feather breaks like your macro motions agreed. No witness, no business, keep the signal off speed. I don't posture for noise, I just cultivate seed. Sub-bass, undertow like a train on the slate. Breath held, void gap, let it hover then wait. Rim teak, snap click, now the pattern translates. I don't garnish the plate, I present it as fate. Charcoal trim, non-gloss, zero glare in the fit. Lean syntax, mean metrics, every clause laser lit, they rehearse for applause. I just calibrate grit, every segment dovetails like a precision. Cut slick, gossamer trust evaporates. Lacquered smiles dissolve, velvet talk, hollow walk. I can see what evolves, no hurry, pure slurry of the quiet that souls. Every route pre-rendered, every outcome resolves. Level, spine, even breath. Keep the carriage exact, like grips, like drift. Never forcing a nap, they sprint into static. I just vector back, let the silence accrue till it bends what they lack. Gradient, incline, tempo nudge, never loud. Foams knit tighter, still I don't quote the crowd. Micro pauses, suture like a hem in a shroud. Every pocket sits flush, every bar fully bowed. But your pocket hats get her off axis, off grid. Ghost kicks, ghost right, leave a post where they hid. Flashbirds, double time, but the timid stays red. I don't fracture the calm, just the flex what I did. Braided vowels, interweave, consonants, cross binds, inner rhymes, quill tie, out of fringe, realign. No surplus in the lattice, every no must be mine. Blueprint, phrasing, tessellates, a lot cut to find. Channel seal, data roots in a low profile flow. Facts surface slowly, let the under come and show. The inflate on a whim, I deflate with a blow. Every myth blizzes air when I press where it's slow. On the floor, current hum tied on the bazaar. Blink void, snap back, watch the frame re-exalt. I don't raise my voice, I just modulate thought. Let the minimal speak till it chills like a vault. Long haul, repetition, but the angles evolve. Curve shift by a hair, every pivot I solve. No residue in the wake, every footprint dissolve. I don't show what I build, I just live what I solve. Cadence, flips, face splits, patterns tessellate clean. Rapid clusters cascade, then receive from the scene. No high pass needed, I just regulate mean. Every syllable meted like a lab calibrated machine. Edge true, phase and slices leave the surplus behind. Comma breaks, pace the breath, every clause redefine. Short gap, snap back, frame glows, then unwind. Return to low tempo, let the tension rewind. Applause is a lease, I don't sign for that term. I invest in the base, let the core slowly firm. Quiet stacks, private racks, no performative burn. I don't chase the apex, I prefer the long earn. Wing threads through mirrors, eyes pinned to the root. No pings, no rings, keep the circuitry mute. They flex in the open, I'm a closed loop pursuit. Every gain understated, every loss I compute. Fine grain, spine shape, every motion exact. No drift from the vector, keep the compact intact. If they step to my lane, I just counter, react. Not loud, just precise, how I neutralize that. Final stretch, breath held, let the cadence exhale. No grand drop required when the structure prevails. Everything already carved in the rails. I just fade with the asphalt and my sodium trails. Halogen haze on the hood. Halogen haze on the hood. Yeah. Halogen haze on the hood. Asphalt breathing in steam. Ivory fog on the glass, cutting scenes for the beam. Muda dash, cobalt flash, no signal on screen. I don't narrate the move, I just slip through the scene. Backstreet lattice in mind, every junction pre-known. Break feather heel toe, micro shifts, fully honed. No witness, no business, keep the circle alone. I don't posture for praise, I just tighten the zone. Subterranean roll like a freight on the ribs. Vacuum pocket beat gone, let it hover and drift. Then a rim click pricks, now the pattern uplifts. I don't garnish the plate, I present what it is. Graphite jacket, matte finish, no reflective appeal. Clean ledger, lean measures, every clause make a seal. They rehearse for the crowd, I just calibrate steel. Every segment interlocks like a precision cut wheel. Featherweight trust, I dissolve like a grin. Over talk, hollow walk, I can pass where it thins. No hurry, just slurry, of the quiet that wins. Every route pre-rendered, every outcome begins. Level spine, even brief, keep the carriage exact. Like grip, slight slip, never force in an act. They sprint in the static, I just vector back. Let the silence accrue till it bends what they lack. Now a gradient climb, tempo nudge, never loud. Foams knit closer, still I don't cut the crowd. My composer sewn in like a hem in a shroud. Every pocket sits flush, every bar fully bowed. Triple hats get a right off, access off grid. Ghost kicks, ghost right, leave a pulse where they hid. Flash burst, double time, but the timber stays rid. I don't fracture the calm, just to flex what I did. Braid the vowels into leave, consonants cross and bind. In the rhymes coil tight, out of frames realign. No surplus in the lattice, every no must be mine. Blueprint, phrasing tessellates a lot, cut to find it. A roots in silence, or the channel still shut. Low profile protocol, let the facts surface up. They inflate with a whim, I deflate with a cut. Every myth loses air when I press on the rock. On the floor, current hum like a tide on a slate. Blink void, snap back, watch the frame recreate. I don't raise my voice, I just modulate weight, let the minimal speak till it chills to the grade. Long haul, same tiles, repetition, need balls. Angle shift by your hair, every curve I resolve. No residue in the wake, every footprint dissolves. I don't show what I build, I just live what I solve. Cadence flips, face splits, patterns tessellate clean. Rapid clusters cascade and recede from the scene. No hype box needed, I just regulate mean. Every syllable metered like a lab calibrated machine. Edge true, phrase and slices, leave the surplus behind. Comma breaks, pace the breath, every clause redefined. Short gap, snap back, frame glows, then unwind. Return to low tempo, let the tension rewind. Applause is a lease, I don't sign for that term. I invest in the base, let the core slowly firm. Quiet stacks, private racks, no performative burn. I don't chase the apex, I prefer the long earn. Wing threads through the mirror's eyes, pinned to the root. No pings, no rings, keep the circuitry mute. They flex in the open, I'm a close, we pursue. Every game understated, every loss I compute. Fine grain, spine straight, every motion exact. No drift from the vector, keep the compact intact. If they step to my lane, I just counter react. Not loud, just precise, so I neutralize that. Final stretch, breathe held at the cadence, exhale. No grand drop required when the structure prevails. Everything already carved in the rails. I just favor the asphalt and the sodium trails. Vapor trails, Liquid trails on the lane, mercury glow on the hood. Obsidian sky drip silver, where the street light stood. Pulse on the lever, subcurrent carving the wood. I don't speak to the night, I let it know that I could. Switchbacks mapped in the cortex, corners already red. Toe heel feather the brake, micro angles instead. No chatter, no clatter, keep the channel in red. I don't posture for clout, I just harvest the thread. Undertow in the low end, like a cargo below. Vacant pocket time hollow, let the pressure not show. Pin drop, rim shot pricks, now the figures will flow. I don't dress up the dish, I just serve it in low. Map veneer, zero glare, graphite cut of the code. Lean lexicon, tight metrics, heavy claws at the rope. They rehearse for the room, I just trim what I wrote. Every segment dovetails like a hand-fitted bolt. Vows then trust evaporates like a smile's decay. But law talk, hollow walk, I can pass what they say. No hurry, pure slurry, you're the quiet at play. Every route pre-rendered, every exit okay. Level spine, measure breath, carriage held to exact. Like grips, like drift, never forcing a track. They sprint into static, I just vector it back. Let the silence accrue till it walks what they lack. Gradient, climb, tempo, nudge, never loud in the crowd. Phone nails knit tighter, still I'm not calling them out. Micro poses, suture like a hem in a shroud. Every pocket sits flush, every bar fully bowed. Triplet hats get the sideways off axis. Off-grid, ghost kicks, ghost right pulses. Where the dark keeps them hid. Flash burst, double time. Yet the timber stays mid. I don't fracture the calm, just to flex what I did. Braided vowels into leave consonants, crossing the line. Inner rhymes coil inward, out of frames realign. No surplus in the lattice, every node must be mine. Blueprint, phrasing tessellates, a lot cut to find. Silent channel sealed, data roots low profiled. Facts surface slowly, with the undertow pile. They inflate on the whim, I deflate like a dial. Every myth loses air when I pressure its style. On the floor, current humming, title put on the slate. Blink void, snap back, watch the frame recreate. I don't raise my voice, I just modulate weight. Let the minimal speak till it chills to the gate. Run whole repetition, but the vectors evolve and go shift by a hair. Every pivot I solve, no residue in the wake. Every footprint dissolve, I don't show what I build, I just live what I solve. Cadence flips, phase splits, patterns tessellate clean. Rapid clusters cascade, then recede from the scene. No hype hops required, I just regulate mean. Every syllable metered like a lap calibrated machine. Edge, true phrasing slices, leave the surplus behind. Comma breaks, pace the breath, every clause redefined. Short gaps, snap back, frame glows, then unwind. Return to low tempo, let the tension rewind. Applause is the least, I don't sign for the term. I invest in the base, let the cause slowly firm. Quiet stacks, private racks, no performative burn. I don't chase the apex, I prefer the long earn. Wind threads through mirrors, eyes pinned to the root. No pings, no rings, keep the circuitry mute. They flex in the open, I'm a closed loop pursuit. Every gain understated, every loss I compute. Fine grain, spine straight, every motion exact. No drift from the vector, keep the compact intact. If they step to my lane, I just counter-react. Not loud, just precise, how I neutralize that. End stretch, breathe held, let the cadence exhale. No grand drop required when the structure prevails. Everything already carved in the rails. I'll just fade with the asphalt on the sodium trails. Sodium glow on the fender. Yeah, sodium glow on the fender. Midnight ribbon unwinds, rain beats lace the glass. Yeah, halos in lines, engine purr on the skin. Subcurrents and spines. I don't narrate the route, I just tighten the lines. I leak grid in the cortex, every corner pre-read. Feather breaks like your micro motions agreed. No witness, no business, keep the signal off speed. I don't posture for noise, I just cultivate seed. Sub-bass on the toe like a train on the slate. Breath held, void gap, let it hover then wait. Rim tick, snap, click, now the pattern translates. I don't garnish the plate, I present it as fate. Charcoal trim, non-gloss, zero glare in the fit. Lean syntax, me metrics, every clause laser lit. They rehearse for applause, I just calibrate grit. Every segment dovetails like a precision cut, snip. Gossamer, trust for trust evaporates, lacquered smiles dissolve. Velvet talk, hollow walk, I can see what evolves. No hurry, pure slurry, you're the quiet that solves. Every route pre-rendered, every outcome resolves. Level spine, even brief, keep the carriage exact. Like grips, like drift, never forcing a knack. They sprint into static, I just vector back. let the silence accrue till it bends where they lack. Gradient incline, tempo nudge never loud. Foams knit tighter, still I don't quote the crowd. Micro pauses sutured like a hem in a shroud. Every pocket sits flush, every bar fully bowed. Triplet hats get a rough axis, off grid. Ghost kicks, ghost right, leave a pulse where they hid. Flash burst, double time, but the temper stays rid. I don't fracture the calm, just to flex what I did. Braid the vowels into weave consonants, cross bind. In a rhymes, coil tight, out of frames, realign. No surplus in the lattice, every note must be mine. Blueprint, phrasing tessellates a lock, cut to fine. Channel sealed, there are roots in a low profile flow. Fact surface slowly, let the undercurrent show. They inflate on a whim, I deflate with a blow. Every myth loses air when I press where it's low. Underfloor, current hum tied under bazaar. Blink voice, snap back, watch the frame re-exalt. I don't raise my voice, I just modulate fold. Let the minimal speak till it chills like a volt. Long core repetition, but the angles evolve. Curve shift by your hair, every pivot I solve. No residue in the wake, every footprint dissolve. I don't show what I build, I just live what I solve. Kiddings flips, face splits, patterns tessellate clean. Rapid clusters cascade, then recede from the scene. No high parts needed, I just regulate mean. Every syllable me, like a lab calibrated machine. Edge true, phrasing, slices leave the surplus behind. Comma breaks, space the breath, every clause redefined. Short gap, snap back, frame glows, then unwind. Return to low tempo, let the tension rewind. Yeah, applause is a lease, I don't sign for that term. I invest in the race, let the core slowly firm. Quite stacks, private racks, no performative burn. I don't chase the apex, I prefer the long earn. Wing threads through mirrors, eyes pinned to the root. No pings, no wings, keep the circuitry mute. They flex in the open, I'm a close to pursuit. Every gain, understated, every loss, I compute. Fine grains, spine straight, every motion exact. No drift from the vector, keep the compact intact. If they step to my lane, I just counter react. Not loud, just precise, so I neutralize that. Final stretch, breath held at the cadence, exhale. No grand drop required when the structure prevails. Everything already carved in the rails. I just fade with the asphalt and the sodium trails. Vapor trails on the lane, mercury glow on the hood. Obsidian sky drip silver where the street light stood. Pulse on the lever, subcurrent carving the wood. I don't speak to the night, I let it know that I could. Switchbacks mapped in the cortex corners, already red. Toe heel feather to break, micro angles instead. No chatter, no clatter, keep the channel in red. I don't posture for clout, I just harvest the thread. On the toe on the low end, like a cargo below. Vacant pocket time, hollow, let the pressure not show. Pin drop, rim shot pricks, now the figures will flow. I don't just up the ditch, I just serve it in low. Matte veneer, zero glare, graphite, cut of the coat. Lean lexicon, type metrics, every clause I devote. They rehearse for the room, I just trim what I wrote. Every segment dovetails like a hand fit a boat. Go, ghost in trust, evaporates like a smiles decay. Velour talk, hollow walk, I can pass what they say. No hurry, pure slurry, they're the quiet I play. Every route pre-rendered, every exit okay. Level spine, measure breath, carriage held to exact. Like grip, slight drift, never forcing a track. They sprint into static, I just vector it back. Let the silence accrue till it warps what they lack. Gradient climb, tempo nudge, never loud in the crowd. Two thrones knit tighter, still I'm not calling them out. Micro pauses sutured like a hem in a shroud. Every pocket is flush, every bar fully bowed. Triplet hats scatter sideways, off axis, off grid. Ghost kicks, ghost right, pulses where the dark keeps them hid. Flash burst double time, yet the timber stays mid. I don't fracture the calm, just to flex what I did. Braided vowels in the leaf, consonants crossing the line. In the rhymes, call you link without a frames realign. No surplus in the lattice, every node must be mine. Blueprint, phase anticipates a lock, cut the fire silent. Channel sealed, data root, slow profile. Fact surface, slowly with the undertow pile. They inflate on the whim, I deflate like a dial. Every myth loses air when I pressure is style. Underflow, current, humming, tidal, pull. Under slate, blink, void, snap back, watch the frame recreate. I don't raise my voice, I just modulate weight. Let the minimal speak till it chills to the gate. Long haul, repetition, but the vectors evolve. I'm gonna shift by the hair, every pivot I solve. No residue in the wake, every footprint dissolve. I don't show what I build, I just live what I solve. Cadence flips, phase splits, patterns tessellate clean. Rapid clusters cascade, then recede from the scene. No high marks required, I just regulate me. Every syllable metered like a lab calibrated machine. Edge true phrasing slices, leave the surplus behind. Comma breaks, pace the breath, every clause redefined. Short gap, snap back, frame glows, then unwind. Return to low tempo, let the tension rewind. Applause is a lease, I don't sign for the term. I invest in the base, let the core slowly firm. Quite stacks, private racks, no performative burn. I don't chase the apex, I prefer the long earn. Wind threads through mirrors, eyes pinned to the root. No pings, no rings, keep a circuitry mute. They flex in the open, I'm a close to pursue. Every gain understated, every loss I compute. Fine grain, spine straight, every motion exact. No drift from the vector, keep the compact intact. If they step to my lane, I just counter react. Not loud, just precise, how I neutralize that. End stretch, breathe, held at the cadence, exhale. No grand drop required when the structure prevails. Everything already carved in the rails. I just fade with the asphalt and the sodium trails.